Have you ever reached for a handful of nuts, thinking you're making a healthy choice, only to wonder if you're picking the right ones for your body? As a senior aiming to stay active, independent, and vibrant, the nuts you choose can either supercharge your health or silently undermine it. Some nuts are packed with nutrients that protect your heart, strengthen your bones, and keep your mind sharp, while others might increase risks like liver damage, blood sugar spikes, or even interfere with your medications. In this video, we'll reveal which nuts are your allies and which ones to avoid, giving you a clear, simple plan to make smart choices that support your long-term well-being. Watch until the end to discover the surprising nut that could be harming your health and the one powerful nut you should eat daily to thrive in your golden years. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video, you can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. For older adults seeking to maintain vitality and independence in their golden years, the simple act of choosing the right snacks can yield profound health benefits. Among the myriad options, nuts stand out as a nutrient-dense, wholesome alternative to processed snacks like chips, crackers, or sugary treats. Their compact size belies their powerhouse potential, delivering a concentrated dose of essential nutrients, healthy fats, protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals that align perfectly with the unique needs of aging bodies. However, not all nuts are created equal, and for seniors, the stakes of dietary choices are elevated. As we age, our bodies change nutrient absorption, metabolism, and resilience, while conditions such as hypertension, type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, and cognitive decline become more prevalent. The wrong nuts can exacerbate inflammation, disrupt blood sugar control, or interact adversely with medications, complicating health management. Conversely, the right nuts can serve as a nutritional ally, delivering compounds that combat the aging process, fortify cardiovascular health, protect cognitive function, and support overall well-being. A landmark 20-year study published in the Journal of the American College of Cardiology highlighted the stakes. One commonly consumed nut was linked to a 48% increased risk of liver damage, while others were shown to significantly reduce the risk of heart disease and cognitive decline. This comprehensive guide will explore which nuts older adults should embrace and which to approach with caution, empowering you to make informed choices that enhance your health and vitality every day. Almonds, a cornerstone for bone and heart health. Let's begin with almonds, a nutritional powerhouse that addresses some of the most pressing health concerns for seniors. A single 1-ounce serving, roughly 23 almonds or a small handful, delivers approximately 97 milligrams of calcium, comparable to a quarter cup of milk. This is a critical benefit for older adults, as calcium is essential for maintaining bone density and preventing osteoporosis, a condition that affects millions of seniors, particularly women, and increases the risk of fractures. Strong bones are foundational for maintaining an active lifestyle, whether you're gardening, taking daily walks, or keeping up with grandchildren. Almonds also provide a robust dose of magnesium, with about 76 milligrams per ounce. Magnesium works synergistically with calcium to ensure it is properly absorbed into bones rather than accumulating in arteries or soft tissues, which can elevate the risk of cardiovascular issues like atherosclerosis. This calcium-magnesium partnership acts as a natural defense system, promoting skeletal strength while safeguarding heart health. Beyond their role in bone health, almonds are rich in antioxidants, particularly in their thin, brown skins, where flavonoids combine with vitamin E to form a potent shield against oxidative stress. Oxidative stress occurs when harmful free radicals damage cells, accelerating aging and contributing to chronic conditions such as memory impairment, immune system decline, and even certain cancers. By neutralizing these free radicals, almonds help protect cellular integrity, support skin health, and may bolster cognitive function, crucial for seniors aiming to preserve mental sharpness and independence. The vitamin E in almonds, providing about 7.3 milligrams per ounce, nearly half the daily recommended intake for adults, also supports skin resilience, helping maintain a youthful appearance and protecting against environmental damage like UV exposure. For cardiovascular health, almonds shine with their high content of monounsaturated fats, approximately 9 grams per ounce, the same heart-healthy fats found in olive oil. These fats work to lower LDL, bad, cholesterol while raising HDL, good, cholesterol, promoting arterial flexibility and reducing the risk of heart disease, a leading cause of mortality among older adults. Additionally, Almonds provide 3.5 grams of dietary fiber per serving, which supports digestive regularity, helps regulate blood sugar, and further aids in cholesterol management. This combination of benefits makes almonds an ideal daily snack for seniors looking to optimize their health, whether sprinkled over oatmeal, blended into smoothies, or enjoyed on their own. Walnuts, the brain-boosting superstar. Next, let's explore walnuts, often dubbed the brain nut, due to their remarkable cognitive benefits and distinctive, brain-like appearance. A 1-ounce serving of walnuts, about 14 halves, delivers approximately 2.5 grams of alpha-linolenic acid, ALA, a plant-based omega-3 fatty acid essential for maintaining the structure and flexibility of brain cell membranes. This supports efficient communication between neurons, a process that underpins mental clarity, memory, and quick thinking, qualities that become increasingly vital with age. A study from the University of California, Los Angeles, UCLA, published in the Journal of Nutrition, Health and Aging, demonstrated that the omega-3s in walnuts enhance cognitive flexibility and processing speed in older adults, enabling them to tackle daily tasks like managing finances, engaging in hobbies, or navigating new environments with greater ease. As subtle cognitive decline can begin in one's 50s or 60s, incorporating walnuts into the diet offers a proactive strategy to preserve mental acuity and quality of life. Walnuts also boast a rich profile of polyphenol and vitamin E, antioxidants capable of crossing the blood-brain barrier, a selective filter that regulates what enters the brain. This unique ability allows walnuts to reduce neuroinflammation, a chronic, low-grade inflammatory state in the brain that drives conditions like Alzheimer's disease and other forms of dementia. By mitigating this inflammation, walnuts act as a natural protector of cognitive function, helping to preserve memory, focus, and problem-solving skills. Another distinctive benefit of walnuts is their naturally occurring melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep-wake cycles. With about 0.01 milligrams per ounce, this small amount can support better sleep quality, which is critical for seniors, as sleep disturbances often increase with age and can negatively impact mood, energy, and cognitive performance. Whether enjoyed in a morning smoothie, tossed into a salad, or eaten as a mid-afternoon snack, walnuts offer a delicious and effective way to nurture brain health and overall well-being. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Pistachios, a heart-healthy and blood sugar-friendly choice. Pistachios, often overlooked, are a small but mighty nut with exceptional benefits for heart health, blood sugar regulation, and even vision. At approximately 160 calories per ounce, about 49 kernels, pistachios are a lighter option compared to denser nuts like almonds or walnuts, yet they deliver a balanced blend of plant-based protein, 6 grams, healthy fats, 13 grams, and fiber, 3 grams. One of their standout features is their high potassium content, around 285 milligrams per serving. Potassium is a critical mineral for older adults, as it helps counteract the blood pressure elevating effects of sodium, a common issue for those managing hypertension, which affects over 60% of adults over 65. A clinical trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that regular pistachio consumption led to significant reductions in systolic blood pressure, lowering the risk of heart attacks and strokes, key concerns for seniors aiming to maintain an active, independent lifestyle. Pistachios are also a smart choice for the growing number of older adults managing type 2 diabetes or insulin resistance. Their low glycemic index ensures they don't cause rapid blood sugar spikes, and their combination of protein, fiber, and healthy fat slows carbohydrate absorption when paired with meals, preventing post-meal glucose surges that can lead to fatigue or long-term complications. For example, adding a handful of pistachios to a meal with bread or fruit can stabilize blood sugar, making them a practical addition to a senior's diet. Additionally, pistachios are rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 carotenoids that concentrate in the macula, the part of the eye responsible for sharp, central vision. These compounds help protect against age-related macular degeneration, AMD, a leading cause of vision loss in older adults, and emerging research suggests they may also support cognitive function by reducing oxidative stress in the brain. Versatile and flavorful, pistachios can be enjoyed as a snack, tossed into salads, or used as a crunchy topping for yogurt, making them an easy and effective way to support heart, metabolic, and visual health. Brazil nuts, a selenium powerhouse with a caveat. Finally, Brazil nuts offer unique benefits but require careful consideration due to their potent nutritional profile. These large, creamy nuts are the richest natural source of selenium, a trace mineral critical for thyroid function, immune health, and cognitive protection. A single large Brazil nut contains approximately 96 micrograms of selenium, exceeding the daily recommended intake of 55 micrograms for most adults. Selenium acts as a powerful antioxidant, supporting immune function and protecting against cognitive decline by reducing oxidative damage in the brain. For seniors, who may face declining immune resilience or thyroid issues, this makes Brazil nuts a valuable addition to the diet. However, their high selenium content comes with a critical caveat. Excessive intake can lead to selenosis, a condition characterized by symptoms like nausea, hair loss, and even neurological issues. To avoid this, seniors should limit consumption to 1 or 2 Brazil nuts per day, ensuring they reap the benefits without risking toxicity. Beyond selenium, Brazil nuts provide healthy fats and magnesium, supporting heart and bone health similarly to almonds. Their unique nutrient density makes them a convenient way to address multiple health needs in a small package, but moderation is key. For example, incorporating 1 Brazil nut into a daily snack mix with almonds or walnuts can provide a balanced dose of selenium alongside other beneficial nutrients, without overloading the system. Nuts to approach with caution. While many nuts offer significant health benefits, some should be consumed sparingly or avoided due to potential risks. For instance, the aforementioned 20-year study highlighted concerns about certain nuts, such as peanuts, which, despite being nutrient-rich, can pose issues for some seniors. Peanuts are higher in omega-6 fatty acids, which, when consumed in excess, can promote inflammation, potentially exacerbating conditions like arthritis or cardiovascular disease. Additionally, peanuts are more likely to harbor aflatoxins, naturally occurring toxins produced by molds that can increase the risk of liver damage, as noted in the Cardiology Journal study. For seniors with liver concerns or those on medications metabolized by the liver, such as statins, peanuts may need to be limited or replaced with safer options like almonds or pistachios. Salted or flavored nuts should also be avoided, as their high sodium content can elevate blood pressure, counteracting the cardiovascular benefits of nuts like pistachios. Practical tips for incorporating nuts into your diet. To maximize the benefits of nuts, seniors should aim for a daily 1-ounce serving, which can be easily measured as a small handful or about a quarter cup. Opt for raw or dry roasted, unsalted varieties to avoid added sugars, oils, or sodium. Nuts can be enjoyed in countless ways. Sprinkled on oatmeal, blended into smoothies, added to salads, or paired with fruit for a balanced snack. For those with chewing difficulties, nut butters made from almonds or walnuts offer the same benefits in a more digestible form, provided they're free of added sugars or oils. Always consult with a healthcare provider if you have specific conditions, such as kidney disease or allergies, or if you're taking medications that may interact with certain nutrients, like potassium or selenium. Brazil nuts are far more than a simple snack. They function as a potent natural supplement encased in a hard shell, delivering a concentrated dose of selenium, a trace mineral critical for numerous physiological processes. Selenium plays an indispensable role in thyroid function by facilitating the conversion of thyroxine, T4, into its active form, triiodothyronine, T3. This conversion is vital for regulating metabolism, energy production, and mood stability, all of which are essential for maintaining overall health, particularly in older adults. Seniors, especially postmenopausal women, are prone to thyroid dysfunction, which can manifest as symptoms such as chronic fatigue, unexplained weight gain, or cognitive fog. By supporting optimal thyroid function, Brazil nuts can help seniors feel more energized, balanced, and mentally sharp, enhancing their quality of life. Beyond thyroid health, selenium's benefits extend to neuroprotection. It acts as a powerful antioxidant, shielding neurons from oxidative stress, a key contributor to age-related cognitive decline. Research published in journals like the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition indicates that low selenium levels are correlated with poorer memory, reduced cognitive processing speed, and diminished mood stability in older adults. Conversely, maintaining adequate selenium levels through dietary sources like Brazil nuts can promote clearer thinking, improved memory retention, and greater emotional resilience, potentially reducing the risk of neurodegenerative conditions. Selenium also bolsters the immune system, enhancing the body's ability to fend off infections and maintain resilience against illness, which is particularly crucial for seniors with naturally declining immune function. However, the high selenium content in Brazil nuts, approximately 68 to 91 micrograms per nut, demands strict portion control to avoid toxicity. Consuming more than 1 or 2 Brazil nuts daily can lead to selenium overload, which may cause symptoms such as fatigue, nausea, diarrhea, brittle nails, hair loss, and, in severe cases, nerve dysfunction or organ damage. To safely harness their benefits, seniors should limit intake to 1 Brazil nut per day, with a maximum of 2, and consult a healthcare provider if taking medications for thyroid conditions, hypertension, or hypercholesterolemia, as selenium can interact with certain drugs, potentially altering their efficacy. While Brazil nuts are a nutritional powerhouse, other nuts may pose risks for seniors, particularly those with specific health conditions or polypharmacy, the use of multiple medications. Below, we explore nuts that should be consumed sparingly or avoided, detailing their potential dangers and offering practical guidance for safer nut consumption. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Peanuts, a risky legume masquerading as a nut. Peanuts, though widely enjoyed, are not true tree nuts but legumes that grow underground, making them susceptible to contamination by molds that produce aflatoxins. These potent carcinogens can accumulate in the body over time, posing a significant risk to liver health. Seniors with compromised liver function or reduced detoxification capacity are particularly vulnerable, as aflatoxins can impair immune function and increase the risk of liver damage or cancer. A 2023 report from the American Liver Foundation emphasizes that even low-level aflatoxin exposure can exacerbate health issues in older adults, particularly those with pre-existing liver conditions. Additionally, peanuts are rich in omega-6 fatty acids, which, while essential in small amounts, can promote inflammation when consumed in excess. Many seniors already consume high levels of omega-6 from processed foods, and adding peanuts to the diet can exacerbate this imbalance, potentially worsening conditions like arthritis, cardiovascular disease, or cognitive decline. For these reasons, peanuts should be treated as an occasional treat rather than a staple snack. Opt for roasted unsalted peanuts to minimize aflatoxin risk, and consume them in small portions, such as a tablespoon, no more than once or twice a week. Cashews. High carbs and oxalate concerns. Cashews, while creamy and delicious, are less ideal for seniors due to their high carbohydrate content and potential to exacerbate certain health conditions. A 1-ounce serving of cashews contains approximately 9 grams of carbohydrates and only 1 gram of fiber, resulting in a rapid blood sugar spike. For seniors managing prediabetes, type 2 diabetes, or insulin resistance, this can lead to energy crashes, increased hunger, and long-term complications such as neuropathy or cardiovascular issues. Cashews also contain oxalates, naturally occurring compounds that can bind to calcium in the digestive tract, increasing the risk of kidney stone formation. Seniors with reduced kidney function or a history of urinary stones are particularly susceptible, as oxalates can exacerbate these conditions. While cashews offer some nutritional benefits, such as magnesium and healthy fats, their drawbacks make them a nut to enjoy sparingly. Limit intake to a small handful, about 5 to 6 nuts, once or twice a week, and pair them with low-carb, high-fiber foods like leafy greens to mitigate blood sugar spikes. Seniors with kidney concerns should consult a nephrologist or dietitian before including cashews in their diet. Macadamia nuts. Calorie-dense and high in saturated fat. Macadamia nuts, prized for their rich, buttery flavor, are among the most calorie-dense nuts, with a 1-ounce serving, 10 to 12 nuts, containing approximately 200 calories, predominantly from fat. Unlike almonds or walnuts, which provide moderate protein and fiber to promote satiety, macadamia nuts offer minimal amounts of these nutrients, increasing the risk of overeating and subsequent weight gain. This is a significant concern for seniors managing heart health, mobility issues, or obesity-related conditions. Macadamia nuts also have a high saturated fat content, 3 to 4 grams per ounce, which can elevate LDL, bad cholesterol levels, potentially worsening cardiovascular conditions, especially in seniors taking statins or other heart medications. Their rich, fatty texture can also strain the gallbladder, a common issue for older adults, as gallstones become more prevalent with age. Overconsumption may trigger digestive discomfort, nausea, or even gallbladder attacks in susceptible individuals. For these reasons, macadamia nuts should be reserved as an occasional indulgence, limited to a small serving, 4 to 5 nuts, once every couple of weeks, and avoided by those with gallbladder issues or high cholesterol. Pine nuts. Hidden risks and unique dangers. Pine nuts, often used in gourmet dishes like pesto, carry unique risks that make them a nut to limit or avoid for seniors. One peculiar side effect is pine mouth syndrome, a condition where consuming pine nuts leads to a persistent metallic or bitter taste in the mouth, appearing 1 to 3 days after consumption and lasting days or even weeks. This can suppress appetite, leading to unintentional weight loss, a serious concern for seniors at risk of malnutrition or frailty. More concerningly, pine nuts contain compounds that may interact with common medications, including antihypertensives, antidepressants, and cholesterol-lowering drugs. These interactions are not widely publicized, making pine nuts a hidden risk for seniors on multiple prescriptions. Additionally, their small size and slippery texture pose an aspiration hazard, particularly for those with dysphagia, swallowing difficulties, or medication-induced dry mouth. If inhaled, pine nuts can obstruct airways or lodge in the lungs, potentially causing aspiration pneumonia, a life-threatening condition in older adults. For these reasons, pine nuts should be consumed rarely, if at all, and with extreme caution. If used, they should be finely chopped or ground to reduce choking risks and eaten in tiny amounts, such as a teaspoon in a dish, no more than once a month. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Practical strategies for nut consumption. To incorporate nuts safely and effectively into a senior's diet, consider the following evidence-based strategies. Conduct a weekly pantry audit. Stock your kitchen with heart and brain-healthy nuts like almonds, walnuts, pistachios, and Brazil nuts, limited to 1 per day. Store high-fat nuts like walnuts and Brazil nuts in an airtight container in the refrigerator to prevent rancidity, which can degrade beneficial fats into harmful compounds. Practice portion control. Serve nuts in a small dish, such as a ramekin, to avoid mindless overeating. Never eat directly from a bag or container, as this can lead to consuming multiple servings unknowingly. For example, a single serving of almonds is about 23 nuts, while 1 Brazil nut is sufficient for daily selenium needs. Limit risky nuts. Keep peanuts, cashews, macadamia nuts, and pine nuts in a separate treat jar, and consume them sparingly, once or twice a month in small amounts. This helps balance enjoyment with health considerations. Consult healthcare providers. If you're taking medications for thyroid conditions, diabetes, hypertension, or cholesterol, discuss your nut consumption with your doctor or a registered dietitian. Certain nuts, like Brazil nuts, can enhance or interfere with medication efficacy, and personalized guidance ensures optimal safety and benefits. Monitor health markers. Regularly track blood pressure, blood sugar, cholesterol levels, and subjective indicators like energy, sleep quality, and mental clarity. These metrics provide real-time feedback on how dietary choices, including nuts, impact your health. The bigger picture. Nuts in a holistic diet. Nuts are just one component of a comprehensive dietary pattern that supports healthy aging. Research from the American Heart Association demonstrates that seniors who adhere to structured nutritional guidelines, including moderate nut consumption, experience better cardiovascular outcomes, more stable blood sugar, and improved cognitive function compared to those with inconsistent dietary habits. To maximize benefits, work with a healthcare provider or dietitian to design a nutrition plan that integrates nuts with other nutrient-dense foods, such as leafy greens, berries, fatty fish, and whole grains, to support bone health, heart function, and cognitive performance. The snacks you choose today can profoundly influence your vitality in later years. Brazil nuts, with their selenium-rich profile, are a powerful ally for thyroid, brain, and immune health when consumed in moderation. Conversely, nuts like peanuts, cashews, macadamia nuts, and pine nuts carry risks that can undermine health, particularly for seniors with specific conditions or medication regimens. By making informed choices, stocking your pantry with beneficial nuts, practicing portion control, and limiting risky options, you can harness the power of nuts to support your heart, brain, and overall well-being while minimizing potential harms. The difference between thriving in your golden years and facing preventable health challenges often lies in these small, intentional decisions. That's a wrap on our guide to choosing the right nuts for your health as a senior. Now, we want to hear from you. What's one key thing you've learned from this video that you're excited to put into practice? Maybe it's stocking up on almonds for your bones, adding walnuts for brain health, or limiting peanuts to avoid hidden risks. Drop a comment below and share one takeaway you'll bring to your daily life to stay vibrant and healthy. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more tips to thrive in your golden years.